Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the starting lineup for Miami. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Norman Powell out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center position. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Ware. Back to Wiggins. Wagner with a steal. Here's Banchero. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And Banchero drops them both. Stan, while they're cobbling together in offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating. Making that commitment's a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Banchero. Over Adebayo. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
It's Hero on the take. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Suggs. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs, fighting off defenders in close.
Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
On the wing, Suggs. To the paint. Carter inside. Working on Ware. Carter can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Ware. Now Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Powell passes to Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
And it's the Magic with the ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Black passes to Wagner. And that one drops.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Pass to Jaquez. And here's Ware. Outside Adebayo. Over Banchero. Adebayo, no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Bain. Here's Jaquez. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
Black passes to Wagner. Picked by Carter. Wagner finds Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Powell outside. Hero outside. Miami moving it around. Pass to Jaquez. And again, Miami with a triple.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. And Miami also making a switch. Larson's checked in for Powell. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Jones, the pass to Banchero. Over Adebayo. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Banchero's got his second basket on the night.
Hard to blame the defense. I mean, Banchero is just adept at scoring under pressure.
Adebayo, a screen on Jones. And here's Hero. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Orlando trailing here. Banchero with a screen on Hero. To the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Larson. Now here's Jaquez. Here's Hero. And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Hero against Jones. And he banks in the layup. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Puts the move on. Adebayo, that's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
The Magic have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Out left to the wing. From deep, Banchero. Jaquez grabs the board. Pass to Hero. The three. That one is off. Both teams have it going here early, and still close through the first quarter. Heat out in front, up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got Wagner. Goga Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Powell. Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Powell surveying the D. Sends it home from three-point land. Powell's got 8. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Wagner. Isaac for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Now here's Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Batadze. And Orlando shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound Miami.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Mitchell. Powell outside. And here's Mitchell. Back to Powell. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order, with injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their moves.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. So for the Magic, Bain comes in for De Silva, and Suggs is subbed in for Black. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo's checked in for Jaquez, and it's Andrew Wiggins in for Larson. Now here's Wagner. Isaac outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs, the pass to Isaac. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami leading by 5. And he lobs it up. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Brian?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the technical free throw is good. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Blocked at both ends. Bain is always lurking.
Miami needs to get off a shot here. Powell for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To win the drought. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. No points so far. Here's Jovic. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Heat lead by 9.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for Miami, Larson comes in for Powell, and it's Hero in for Mitchell. Here's Wagner. Pass to Batadze. On the wing, Bain. Back to Batadze. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Jovic. Hero outside. And here's Wiggins. Fires the 3. And And it's Bain with the rebound. Picked by Isaac. Inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Heat leading by 5. And that one's good. Jovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
1:46 left to play in the half. Wagner, the pass to Isaac, hit his foot. The official saying it was kicked. Caro, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. And Miami also making a switch. Jaquez is checked in. The three from Bain hits the three-pointer.
You can't play lax defense on Bain because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Miami has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Now here's Bain. Shoots over Wiggins. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Stepping in from the line. It's easy money for Bain now.
Miami has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Back to Hero. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Larson. Up top Hero. He's covered by Suggs. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Wendell Carter comes in for Isaac, and Wagner subbed in for Black. And so Hero nails both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Bain. Clock at 6. Picked by Carter. Tries it from the top of the key. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Miami leading by 4. Here's Hero. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Banchero. Here's Carter. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, we've seen Norman Powell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Magic trail by 6. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. And it's Hero in at the 1 spot. Van Carroll finds Suggs. Adebayo grabs the board.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You gotta make those.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Orlando on D. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He anticipates and jumps. Oh, Suggs took it away easily.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Here's Ware. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
Here's Suggs. Drives to the hoop. Count it. Good.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
Now here's Ware. Hero outside. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. Ware's got 5 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Magic trail by 7. Wagner inside, hounded by Wiggins. Suggs against Hero. And Carroll passes to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 7 points in the game. Heat leading by 5. Powell with it. 11 points in the game. Wiggins from long range. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way play.
Here's Hero. After the basket by Orlando. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Down low. Van Carroll against Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Hero against Suggs. Hero, no good. Magic trail by 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Before getting injured last season, Stan, Jalen Suggs was looking better than ever.
Yeah, he improved across essentially all stat categories. He was showing loads of improvement, B.A., making that knee injury extra heartbreaking.
Good on both. Now Hero. He's got 9. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Now here's Hero. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Got it. Bam!
Well, that's textbook pick and roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Suggs. Rebound by the Heat.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Hero scanning the floor. That three's off the mark. Magic trail by 6. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Suggs against Hero. Suggs with the bucket.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Here's Ware. Count that one. Ware's got 7 points here in the quarter. The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Wagner against Wiggins. Suggs outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Ware. Heat leading by 6. Pass to Hero from behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Hero's got 12.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Orlando making some changes. Lataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Desmond Bane. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Wiggins. And Miami has possession. They lead by 7. Hero outside. Powell right side. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Up top, Banchero. Jaquez covers. Wagner on the wing. They swipe it. Inside. Jaquez, that's good. Give him 8.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Wagner, right side. Banchero in the post. Jaquez covers. Powell against Banchero. Clock at 4. Shoots over Powell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Pass to Larson. Back to Hero. Misses the jumper. Wagner for 3. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's the Heat leading by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
It's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Anthony Black. And it's Bataze in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wiggins, no good. Magic trail by 6. Suggs, right side. Black outside. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heat foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
De Silva's checked in for Bataze. And so he makes both from the line. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Adebayo. Jaquez up top. Back to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Bain. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Bain. From deep, Mitchell drains the triple. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Suggs against Mitchell. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Black. This one for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Larson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's De Silva. Now here's Bain. Pounded by Wiggins. Wiggins against Bain. Here's Suggs. And it goes straight through with a swish.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Paolo Banchero comes in for De Silva. And Wagner subbed in for Black. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Jaquez. Norm Powell comes in for Larson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Mitchell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Hero. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
You love to see Carter using his size down there, going right into the defense and earning the foul.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. So it's Miami now. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Powell outside. Miami moving it around. Adebayo. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, just so strong. Bam. He's just so tough to stop.
First team foul. Shooting for Miami. Idris Bam Adebayo at the line for one.
Free throw's good, Adebayo.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
Now here's Suggs. Wagner, left side. Now Suggs. Wagner inside. Wiggins on him. Shot clock at 5. The take from Banchero. Releases from 15. Carter using the glass to lay it in.
Well, that's exactly what Carter Jr. should be doing. Rescuing plays off the offensive glass.
Hero misses the 3. Magic trail by 7. Here's Wagner. Stolen by Wiggins. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Powell. The putback. Carter rips down the board.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Carroll gets Adebayo from deep. Rebounded by Powell.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Fires the 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
He got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Suggs fires. That misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Hero outside. Adebayo is screen on Suggs. 6 to shoot. Now Adebayo.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Heat.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And you have to recognize what a night it was for Norman Powell.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Hero. He's off from 3.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Orlando.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within single digits. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now here's Hero. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ware in the post. He's checked by Carter. Oh, no good. And so Miami takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Norman Powell.